Shalom, shalom, our praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yehoshai, Ba'Hashem, Akakodash, giving double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and rise up to the house of David. Yeah, random thoughts, Akim. Just a quick one here. Just on my way here, it was strange, little testimony. You pick up on little things, you know, when you're in the spirit. I went into this shop, man, and I noticed recently, couple of weeks, people are being really polite, just extra polite to me in my circle, my local area. People just being polite to me, undercharging me for certain things. Going to the shop, people are saying, "Oh, how are you? You want to take control of the behind the counter?" Things like that. You just pick up on them, and I don't know if they know they see me what I'm doing, you know, and they kind of know this truth is out there. It's a worldwide truth, local, worldwide. People are worried. People are panicking. People are reaching out. People are worried about their own personal life. That's what really people are concerned about. Their own personal life, if they're going to be able to pay their rent, if they're going to be able to keep their business going. So clutching at straws perhaps. And just in the shop just now, I went to pay my bills with my card, and he took the card and he put it in, and it worked, and he says he's been trying to do that for 4 hours. He said he's been trying to do the card. He said and it wasn't working, and he had no idea why. And he said, "You just said to me, look like a Polish guy. I don't think he's Ishmael. Look like Polish, but he's so polite to me. I'm starting to wonder, he could be, if he's a Jake, just so polite." He said, "You just come in the shop and the car just starts working." He said, just like that. So just, which I did mention on one of my videos, people are just being extra kind and extra polite to me. And some days you're just in the zone, man. Some days you're just in the zone where things are going right. And this is just random thoughts where I'm just talking randomly. And so we're hearing now, if you've been hearing, if you have a pet, like a pet dog, you gotta get it chipped, microchipped. By law, they're bringing this in, and they're saying it's going to be by law. We know it was there's all kinds of things. If you go and check up on Google, all kinds of things that they're saying you can get free microchips for your dogs, free every June. June is the day or the month to get your dog chipped. Happy June Day, all kinds of things. But now they're saying if you don't get it microchipped by June this year, you may have to pay a fine. And it sounds like a quite expensive fine. They're putting it out there, so we know that they're setting this stage for people to get used to this microchip thing, mark of the beast. Setting the stage with the dogs first, you know what I mean? People that have dogs are well aware, you know. So they're setting the stage, man. We know what time it is. This could be the year Abba Ratazar, of all the hopeful prophecies, the hopeful year of the prophecies coming to pass. So hopefully this is it, man, and we'll be out of this bitch. And that goes in Revelation 13. Yeah, great and small, rich and poor, gonna have to take it, right? So and also in Revelation 20 and 4 talks about let me hit the precept. Let me hit it. These random thoughts, but let me just bring this one out. Revelation 20, yeah. Let's go to 4, straight to the point. It says, "And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua Mashiach, for the word of God, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither have received his mark. That's that mark, the charagma, which now they're setting the stage. The dogs have got to get it. The dogs are going to be chipped up. Yeah. So yeah, this is that mark. This is the mark. So that you can understand, the dogs are being microchipped now by law, and if they don't get it, it's a big fine. So that's the mark, but they're finding a way to introduce it for people to get used to that receive his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. So a lot of them, because they didn't take the mark, they were beheaded. This is John the Revelator giving us that prophecy so that you can understand. And he saw people beheaded in his vision. He saw people beheaded that didn't take the mark or bow down to worship the beast. Things that come to mind is those three young servants, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and they was the ones that was cast into the fiery furnace for not bowing down to worship the Nebuchadnezzar, the king's image, the big long statue or big long phallic symbol. So they didn't bow down and worship it, and they was cast, because they resisted. They was cast into the fiery furnace. They did not worship, and I saw thrones that were sat before them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua Mashiach, for the word of God, and which had not worshipped the beast. And we don't worship this wicked place, man, this wicked beast. We ain't down with this kingdom. We want it to be gone. We're speaking against it. And we're not happy with the situation that we're in, collectively as a people, right? And we want this place to go, man. We want to be out of this place. That's why we put up curses. Yeah, that reminds me, I've got to get back on that spirit again when I was putting up curses on this place, man. Abba Ratazar out there on the hill on Gully tomorrow. You know, firing up this place, putting up those curses, man, while I'm out there doing my little workout routine. Puts me in a certain spirit. When I do my workouts and I'm in the spirit, I get into the zone and I'm meditating, and for some strange reason I end up putting fiery curses up on this place, man, in that place where I go. So yeah, let's bring out the other one, man. This is in Revelations chapters 3 and 10 says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon all the world. Yeah, so we have to keep it in mind, resist that temptation, man, what they're going to put upon us. Right? If we're in the spirit, we're going to be able to do it, man. Just like John Shaw, those that resisted and did not bow down. And we have blueprints, we have examples we could look upon. There was always rescued, man. Daniel in the lion's den, it was always rescued. It always turned out well for them. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, it turned out well for them. All that resisted temptation, it always turned out well for them. Because they kept the word of my patience. And I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon all the world. So we have to go through this, man, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Yeah, you hold on, man. Keep fighting. This is a spiritual warfare. This is warfare, a fight. And we don't let our guards down. No good warrior, no good fighter lets his guard down. And if you slip up, you correct it second time round. If you know about all those kind of high level athletes, John Jones just kicked that guy's ass, that muscle bound guy, Cyril Page. He just kicked his ass, man. And the one of the highlights for me was after, in the post press conference after he beat him. But the highlight for me was the post press conference when one of Cyril Page's supporter question asked, so how do you feel? Do you feel a little bit sorry for the French supporters? Because Cyril Page is a French big muscle band wrestler, and he's actually an all-round fighter. He's all-round fighter. He's good at wrestling, grappling, stand-up, combat too, and he's muscle band, so he's strong. But Jon Jones said it's not about the muscles. It's not about that. It's about durability, and he's a high-level technician. He's got the fighting IQ, all-round fighting IQ. He can also grapple and do wrestling. And he took him out on a stand-up. He took him out on a stand-up chokehold. He took out Cyril Page, and everybody said he didn't seem like to be any kind of strength, and it was with any kind of pain. And he took him in a chokehold, and they couldn't see how Cyril Page tapped out so soon. But when you took a closer look, the position that he was in, Jon Jones was on top of him, and he was on the bottom, sitting down, crouched, and he had he had him in that chokehold, stand-up chokehold, and the hand was all caught up as well in there, and he was pressed on this what you call something like that. He was pressing his windpipe, the Adam's apple, one of those things that you need, a vital breathing pipe that you use, like let's say the Adam's apple. But he was pressing tight on that. So within 3 minutes of the fight, he goes up from super middleweight, no, actually light heavyweight. He goes up from light heavyweight to fight a guy which is a heavyweight, and he takes him out within 3 minutes of the fight in the first round via that chokehold. People couldn't understand that, and it was a lot of people was betting against Jon Jones to beat the guy because he was a heavyweight, and he came up from light heavyweight, and people were betting against him. But just to say, I say that to say, you got to be in that combat mode. You got to stay in the zone, man, and keep your guard up at all times. With the power in your whole Hashem Rashad, what happened with David, with Goliath, man? David slayed Goliath because he came with the name of Yahweh Hashem Rashad. And I pick up things when I watch combat sports. I pick up a lot of little spiritual gems that I take into my spiritual war. You say it like that. I take up a lot of physical things from combat, watching them, put them in my spiritual combat arsenal, and I apply that. So after in the press conference, when they asked him, "Do you feel sorry for the French supporters?" He said, "This is war," and he had that look on his face, that cold stone look on his face. He said, "This is war. This is combat. There is no mercy. This is war. This is combat. There is no mercy." You think our enemies gonna feel any kind of mercy for us? Did they feel mercy for us in the transatlantic slave trade, the alligator bait, the Jim Crows, the lynching, the castrating? They didn't feel no fucking way for us. So we ain't gonna feel no fucking way for these motherfuckers, man. Cold. This is war. This is combat. There is no mercy. And that was a highlight for me for that fight, Jon Jones fight. And I pick up on a lot of things, like I say. So let me bring out this one precept, last precept, because I'm noticing certain things. My phone, is it freezed up? Yes, so yeah, man, they kept the Revelation chapters 3. Yeah, we're going to be rewarded, man. If we're the elect, ultimately, you're going to be rewarded. Because they kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the whole world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. So you got to be in the zone, just like that example I gave with Jon Jones, overcoming the massive obstacle, because he was in the zone and he took it seriously and he got the job done. So we believe we're going to get the job done also, just like with the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yeshua. Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego in the fiery furnace, they got the job done by resisting temptation. Daniel, when he was in the lion's den, the angels came and rescued him. Didn't even singe any of his garments. The fire didn't even singe any of his garments. Got the job done. And many other examples, man. Abaratazar, we get the job done. Yeah, and they got their reward. They getting their reward, man. So I got one last precept. It says, behold, I come quickly, hold thy fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. You know, we don't let no man take our crown. Yeah, this is war. This is combat. There is no mercy. One last one. Then we're going to end off with that one. This is Psalms 91 and 10 says, Psalms 91 and 10, straight to the point. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Right, enough people have got Korah. Them have got bow down to the false image. They're going to take the mark of the beast. Yeah, and they're going to get plagued. You take it, you're going to be plagued anyway. You take it to preserve your life, you're going to end up losing your life anyway. Just like in the Gospels it talks about. Yeah, those that seek to save their soul shall lose it. Those that seek to lose their soul shall save it. So that's the spirit, man. That's if you're in the zone. You're going to resist that. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. Yeah, you see? And I'm picking up on a lot of little things I'm just picking up on in the spirit. People are being extra polite to me today, just walking into the shop. The card wasn't even working for 4 hours. And the man explained it to me, broke it down, and he said, you just come in the shop. And he said, it's just working now. You paid your bill and it just worked, that card. So you pick up on things, man. That time gonna come when, look, he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. We have good days, man. And the days are getting better. And he shall bear thee up on thy hand, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Right, man. So he's going to protect us, man. He's going to dash our foot against a stone, man. Being in the zone. Like, thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder and the young lion, and the dragon shalt thou trample underfoot. Right. How we going to do that? We're going to trample down on the enemies, man. The serpents, the ease. Right? We're going to trample down on them for the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yeshua. And I gave those examples individually and ultimately collectively when the missiles comes. Because I have set his love upon thee, therefore I will deliver him, and I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. You set us on high, man. You deliver us. Stay in the zone. Stay in the spirit. And pick up in the spirit. Keeping our eyes standing in our watchman and the watchtowers, man. Abaratazar. Abaratazar, this video was edifying. It was just random thoughts. Yeah, man. And Abaratazar, we stay faithful to the end, endure to the end. Matthew chapters 24 and 13. So we're going to say Shalom to all the sincere Akim. The house of David is rising, and everything the wicked have done to us, past, present, future, is falling upon their own head. And we still here. The sun just come out at the end of the video. The sun just come out, and always when I see the sun, it reminds me of Jeremiah chapters 35, 31, and 35. Man, we still here. All the stars and all the moon is still there. They couldn't take that down. They couldn't blow up the moon. They tried to do that. The sun's still coming through. The chemtrails ain't blocking that, and they can't reach the bottom of the oceans. So we still here. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yeshua. Kala Yahweh Hashem Yeshua. Shalom to the next one. We still here. I might entitle it, we still here, Akim. Keep pushing.